Hey everybody, Mippy here again. I'm going to show you today how to make a set of Duratrax shocks fit on a Traxxas vehicle. I picked these up at the hobby shop today. There are a few little differences in these shocks, so I want to show you a couple of tricks to help you get them installed right. Okay, I'm going to go over the parts you're going to need for this little project. First of all, your RC vehicle. I'm using a Traxxas Slash. You'll need your 2mm hex wrench, Allen wrench, and your 2.5mm Allen wrench. The shocks, I got a set of Duratrax shocks. They were 18 bucks at Hobby Shop, set of front and rear. You'll need some nitro fuel tubing. Any tubing will do, any fuel tubing. You'll need some 3mm washers and some 3mm screws. You can get these at the hobby shop or get them at Home Depot or someplace like that. These are 15mm long, 3mm in diameter. I'm also enjoying a fat tire for this project, so I got to keep my pipes lubed. Let's get started. I'm working on the Slash today. I've already got one installed, so you can kind of see what the end product's going to look like. This is the one I've installed. I'll be taking the other front shock off for the purpose of this video. The reason why it's a trick to get these shocks to fit properly is the eyelet at the top. The eyelet at the top is a little bit bigger on the Duratrax shock, so it requires a little bit of RC magic to get it done, but it's easy. Okay, now that you've got the stock shock off, I'm going to compare the difference in the two sizes here. Okay, these are the eyelets I'm talking about. The eyelet on the Duratrax shock is just a little bit bigger than the one on the Traxxas shock. Traxxas shocks come with a screw that's got the bushing on it that fits just in that little eyelet there, and it's a good snug fit. On the Duratrax shock, it's a little sloppy. It's got some room to play in there, and you don't want that. So you can't use these screws to mount the Duratrax shocks. This is where the fuel line comes in. Now, I've cut some fuel line in about an 1/8 inch length piece. The easiest way that I've found to do that is to just insert the fuel tube until it's flush with the far side. Take your X-Acto knife, and there you go. Bushing. That simple. Now, I'm using the either number 4 or 3mm washers. Put one on the screw and start it into the bushing. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but once you get it started, it's not a problem. You want to get it a little bit through the other side, because you're going to want to put a washer on the other side as well, just to keep that bushing in there nice and snug. Now, what you got to do, put the shock back on without losing the washer, which I did. Again. Now, the eyelet on the bottom is not any different than the stock size, so there's no need for any bushing down at the bottom. The thing I like about these shocks is they have the adjustment right on the tube. You don't have to mess with any kind of shims or anything like that, so you can set it, you know, with a lot of tension or not so much tension. And that's it. That is as simple as it is. The key is the fuel tubing. Make yourself a little bushing. It does fit in there pretty snug. You don't have to tighten it down too much. I think it works great. I can't wait to see how these shocks perform. I'm going to do the back as well here in just a second. So that's my how-to video, how to put some Duratrax shocks on your Traxxas vehicle. Thanks for watching.